Hey, what's up guys, again MTV here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to take a picture of your mountain bike. So today I'm going to be using a Nikon D200. This is a pretty old camera from 2005, and I'm also going to be using this Tamron 45mm 1.8 DI VC USD SP, maximum acronyms. So obviously you want to look cool, so lens hood on, because that always gives you extra clout. So let me just mount this on. It's my camera, and then we'll get started. So if you don't know how to put it on, line up the two lines, click. Okay, here we go. So basically, if you have a camera, you should probably shoot on auto mode. So I think that's called P. So on this camera, you have to press mode, switch to P. But yeah, if you do that, you can just point and shoot whatever you want. So, but I'm gonna go to manual because I'm a pro. And so first of all, it's pretty dark out, so ISO, boost. Also, by the way, I'm not actually good at photography, so don't judge me if everything's wrong. So I like to have a pretty fast aperture, so yeah, so yeah, 100 shutter speed and 3.5 aperture. So first of all, you want to get started by not having garbage in the background, but I don't even care. So here we go. So here we have a Juliana Joplin. It's a woman's bike, but it's all right. So yeah, this is a Juliana Joplin. Yeah, it's a woman's bike, but you know, it works out. So first things first, you want to take a big profile shot. So you want to get the whole bike in the shot. So I'm just gonna take a picture, and a good thing is just keep it go low to the ground so that the bike looks bigger. So I want to center it, so there should be a little autofocus point in the camera. You probably can't see it, but there is. So you just put it, and you want to put it in the middle of the bike so that everything's good. Boom. And the picture is a bit dark, but that's all right. You can clean it up in post. Can you see it? Yeah, it's not, we don't have maximum quality. So after that, I'm gonna get up close. So you're just gonna do the front and back. So side, front, back. Well, no need for this side. So let's just take a picture. So over here we have race face logo, a couple of race faces, and then Juliana logo. So I'm gonna focus on that, and then you're gonna want to lower your aperture. So I'm gonna go all the way down to 2.8. So I'm gonna take a picture. So line the middle with the race face logo, and then boom. So actually no, that's a fail. So you want to keep the Juliana logo in there too. So here we go. Okay, that's centered almost. So here we go. So here we have, so as you can see, the logo is right there, stuff on the side, then you can see the Juliana logo right here, some cables too, adds a little bit of elements. So yeah, so then I'm gonna move on to some detail shots. So I like to go even lower, so I can have 1.8 on this camera, so f2. You can go a little bit higher, yeah. So actually, second thought, I'm gonna bump it up to f2.8 again. So I'm gonna bump up the ISO because these are a little bit close up. So this lens can focus pretty close. So as you can see, we have Shimano SLX brakes here, and those are at the top of the line, but they're still pretty nice, and obviously they look cool. So you want to highlight those in the picture. So take a picture. So what I like to do is I like to go from like the top down, kind of like, you don't want to go straight up like this because that's kind of boring. So down, kind of at an angle, and then the aperture will kind of blow out the S or the SL. You only get the X. So yeah, so here we go. Keep it close. Boom. So as you can see, so hopefully our editor will put the pictures up into the screen. So we'll have the S, L are in focus, but the X is blurred out. So that's why I like to have a low aperture to give it some kind of depth. So next up, we have this. So what you want to do is you want to find cool stuff on the bike that just look cool. So here we have a derailleur. This one is an XTR, so it's pretty cool. So again, you want to just go straight top down at an angle, so you can get the XTR, you can get all this metal part, this little chrome thingy, whatever that is. So yeah, same thing. So I'm gonna quickly snap a picture. Boom. So that one was a bit dark, so we're gonna go ahead and go down to f2, so then go down to 1/60th of a second because we're struggling. And then this lens has VC, or which is vibration control, I believe. Nikon has VR, Canon has IS, and I think Sony has OSS. So they'll do the same thing, so they're just called different names. So I'm gonna go all the way up to f2.8, go all the way down to 1/50th of a second, and my knees are getting tired, so I'm just gonna go like this. So boom. Okay, something like that. And don't worry if it's too dark, you can edit back in post. And so then this bike has an 11-speed cassette on it, which is pretty nice, so we're gonna get that also. So for these kind of shots, I like to be a little bit artistic, so you don't want to just take a picture of it like this. So here we go. So here we go. So we're gonna take a picture of this cassette. So for this one, I like to go just like this. So I like angles, like just to get the whole thing. So here we have a cigarette on the ground. So anyway, so here we go. Yeah, just like that. Get the chain, all the gears, boom. So here we have this shot. So I think that looks pretty cool, but the camera will pop it up on screen later. So yeah, and yeah. So next cool feature is, I forgot, the wheels. There we go. So yeah, so the same thing. So we have arch. These are stands, no tubes, arch EX rings. It's a 29er. So yeah, it's a nice bike flex. So I'm gonna want to take a picture of that. So just again, the same strategy for me. It's not that hard. So I just go in, get the arch. So yeah. Okay, so this is a really nice shot. I love the colors, everything. See if the GoPro can get in focus, whatever. So yeah, so in this picture we have, so it's cool to have this the tires on here, plus the rims. And the words look pretty cool. So yeah, they really blend, and obviously this red and this one doesn't pop up on that picture, so just the red, nice hints of color are nice. So next up, another cool aspect of this bike is, cool thing about this bike, cool looking, is this Juliana seat logo. So yeah, so take a quick picture again, just from the side, from the side, you know, use the depth of field to, you know? Anyway, I don't know. So this one is actually wrong focus, so I meant to focus on the J and the U, but it's focused on the LL instead, so I'm gonna try that again. So I'm gonna use manual focus this time so I can get it correctly. So here we go. So yeah, just make sure everything's nice. Yeah, so here we have it. So I focused on the J and the U. Actually the J is a bit out of focus, but the U and the I and the LL or nice. So the LI, I mean. So yeah, they're pretty nice. So we're just gonna get a quick picture of this fox. So so these tires are pretty dirty, so we don't want to take pictures of that. So just try to exclude that. So again, it's just the same thing every time. So just angle down like this. So I'm gonna get the fox, and you can like leave people guessing by not including the top, you know, keep them interested. So when they see the picture, it's like, so it's just a fox, you know, it says fox. But if you leave them guessing, they're like, oh, what does that say? Oh, it says fox. That's pretty cool. So that's why you don't want to just, you know, just shove everything in right there, leave them guessing. So at first I didn't see this SLX on this crank. So now that I looked around and inspected the bike, see that this is a cool piece. So get it flat, and then I'm gonna take a picture. So I like to have the pedals equal, just like that, whenever I get the cranks. So yeah, have the pedal in there, boom. So that looks pretty cool. So here you can see we have the red pedals with the SLX on here. So yeah, I don't know what to say, it just looks cool. And yeah, so that's how I take pictures of a mountain bike. So yeah, that's how you do it. Like and subscribe. See you next time.